We are here for another interview with Bob McIntosh. Bill, Bob is probably one of the most influential people we have in our chamber. Would you agree with that?
Without question. I'll tell you what, Bob McIntosh and the number of organizations that he serves on and the reach that the law firm has in terms of sponsoring things, you tell them your motto.
Committed to our clients, committed to our community.
Absolutely.
You know, I help a lot of small business people in the area, and one thing we have to be careful about is they all seem to run together to Bob's firm, right? So both of them seem to have somebody that is working with your firm. You have put together a wonderful law firm that is so well respected in a community that respects your firm as well. Can you talk a little bit? That's not easy to do, what you put together.
It just sort of evolved. We try real hard to represent folks well and tell them the straight stuff the first time around and not pull any punches with them. And we've been very fortunate the market has recognized that and people trust us and come see us.
Bob, the law firm sponsors the Entrepreneur of the Year. Tell us why that particular award and what entrepreneurship means to our community.
Entrepreneurs are really the heart of our business. They are the people who come in with new businesses. They're the people who come in with ongoing businesses that have matters that we need to discuss with them. And again, those are the people who make the difference, and they understand the value of solid legal counsel, and they understand that paying up front is a whole lot less than paying on the back end when you run into a problem.
Now, a little bit of a selfish plug. What all areas of law does your firm practice?
We cover everything except domestic and criminal, pretty much. Anything else, we've got people there, and we can make referrals on domestic and criminal work.
You know, Bob, it's such a privilege to be involved with you throughout the community. You quietly do so many things that very few people talk about. Can you talk about how important it is to give back to the community? Because you do that in so many different ways.
Thank you. We try. We try to be relevant in people's lives. We try to be there when they have a question or a problem. Not every phone call results in a bill that goes out the door. And we try, when we do have to send a bill, to make sure that people are getting value for what they're paying. We don't want people to feel like they're being nickel and dime for things, and we want to make sure that they get something in return for the call that they make to us. We appreciate the trust that the community puts into us by calling and asking us to give them an opinion on something. I tell people this, I have the honor and the privilege of talking to folks sometime on the worst day of their lives. And that's a sacred trust that we have, and nobody wants to make that call, but it's honoring to us that someone will, when they have that difficult moment, think about us and give us a call. That's what we're there for.
Bob, earlier tonight we were talking about some of the outstanding programs of the Chamber of Commerce, and one of the programs we talked about was Leadership Lake Norman. The McIntosh Law Firm has sent a number of people through the leadership program, and you're a sponsor of the Junior Leadership Program. Why do you think that program is so important in the evolution of leaders?
Leaders don't just happen. Leaders are trained, and so I think you need to make a special effort to try to reach out and identify those individuals, get them to ask themselves, am I a leader? Do I want to be a leader? And then give them a forum where they can come in and see. Once they say, maybe I do, they need to see if they have what it takes to be a leader. That kind of kicks back into the entrepreneur matter as well, because all entrepreneurs are leaders. They might be leading 2 people or 3 people, but they're still leading. And our winner tonight is a market leader. So leadership is important at all levels.
Thank you so much, my friend. I really do appreciate you taking out the time to talk with us today.
Glad to do it. Good to see you.